AR-15 is arguably one of the most popular rifle platforms, at least in the U.S. and maybe in any NATO country, and typically firing a 5.56 or 223 or other rounds, which all are really not the cheapest rounds to fire. So in this video, we're going to take a look at the CMMG 22 caliber conversion kit that allows you to fire really lower cost 22 caliber rounds through your AR-15 using your trigger, your rifle, everything that you're used to. That's what we're going to talk about next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. So, the folks at, let me get this out of the way right now, the folks at CMMG were kind enough to send me one of their AR-15 conversion kits, which allows you to change a regular standard 223 or 5.56 AR-15 into a 22 caliber rifle, or at least allows it to fire 22 caliber rounds simply by changing the bolt carrier group and the magazine. So pretty simple actually to use. It comes in several different configurations, but just to show you, basically it just kind of replaces the bolt with this little module right here, and it's just, you take the bolt carrier group rather, with this module right here. You just take the bolt carrier group out, you drop this in. This particular one is the 25 round kit with 3 magazines. They have it several different versions. They have 1 mag, whatever. And if you happen to live in a, I was going to say communist controlled territory, but I don't want to offend anybody, but anyway, if you happen to live somewhere where you can only have a 10 round magazine, then they have a version that is compliant for you too. So I'll just say it like that. I happen to live in the free state of Georgia, where I can have a 25 or 30 round or 50 round or 1,000 round magazine if I want it. 1,000 round magazine would be pretty heavy, wouldn't it? Anyway, I'm rambling again. I'm sorry. So the way this works is really simple. We're going to take you out to the range in just a minute. I ran several different brands of 22 through here of ammunition, so just to see how well it functions. So the way this works is, you remove your bolt carrier group, and this takes the place of the bolt carrier group. And I'm going to show you that when we get to the firing range, but this is kind of where the firing pin goes here. And that little thing there, it kind of pops up and hits your rim fire. And then you got a magazine here that actually holds 22, but it takes the space of the AR-15 mag. And the thing just plain works. I mean, it's not rocket science, at least to me, but there's some pretty good engineering here. And the spring here, so you're not really moving the whole bolt carrier group back into the buffer tube. That's not really moving. When you'll notice when you well, let me just show you real quick, and then we'll get to the firing range. So when you're pull the charging handle with the regular bolt carrier group, it goes all the way back and charges. Okay, so let's just take it apart and show you real quickly how easy it is to do. So you pull your back pin out, so you can pivot forward like so. Okay, then you're going to pull your charging handle out about halfway, like you would to remove your bolt carrier group for cleaning. Remove it, leave it about halfway out. You put the 22 conversion kit in with the little spring housing, which is the same place your gas tube would be on top. So it only fits in really one way. Push it in, and then close your lower again. Now what you'll see is it only pulls back that far. It doesn't pull back all the way, because you're not cocking into the buffer tube. You're only cocking that little spring. And ready to go. It just plain works, like I say. So let's take it to the range now and just go through some different types of ammo. And I got to say that I'm just going to show you how easy it is to get this thing back out of here. Halfway out, pull it back out, clean it, put your other one back in. There we go. So now I'm shooting with a 4-minute dot here on this Vortex or iron sights at 25 yards for the kind of first initial test. And probably my groups are not the best. You're going to see, let me just say it this way, you're going to see the lack of marksmanship that I am known for. So, but really what I wanted to test was the functioning of the unit, of this unit, with different types of ammo. So let's cut to that, and then we'll come back and wrap this thing up. Okay, here we are at the range. Just going to show you one more time how simple it is to install the 22 adapter conversion kit. And just open the back pin, tilt it up. Again, just pull the charging lever out about halfway, remove the bolt carrier group, and put the 22 conversion kit in its place with the little firing pin assembly towards the front. Close everything back up, and you are ready to rock. Okay, the first ammo we're going to try out is the CCI Standard Velocity 22 long rifle. Got 10 rounds loaded in the mag, and we're going to see how well this one performs first off. Okay, we're gonna go fast forward a little bit on the video here to save time, but as you can see, 10 rounds with 0 malfunctions, and it was pretty fun too, actually. Next, we'll go with 10 rounds of the Federal American Eagle 22 ammo, and I loaded 10 rounds in the top of the mag. We've got a different manufacturer underneath those 10, but let's see how well these do. You can see they did fine. Okay, the third ammo we're going to try is the Fiocchi, I think I said that right, Fiocchi 40 grain 22 caliber ammo, and I had loaded the rest of the magazine with those. So here we go with those, and as you can see, they're doing exactly fine, just like the other brands. So finally, the fourth and last ammo I tested was the ever popular CCI Stinger, which I think is a little hotter than some 22 ammo, and as you can see, it's doing fine. I wound up actually loading 12 rounds into the magazine because that was what was left in the box. And one thing I forgot to mention is I think this thing's available with or without a bolt hold open feature. The one that they sent me actually has the bolt hold open feature, which is a handy thing to have. So once you're done shooting, you can just remove the conversion kit adapter the same way you put it in, just kind of a reverse procedure. Just open up the the front hinge on the lower there, slide it out, and replace your standard bolt carrier group in there, and you are good to go. Get these ears off. I'm going to take a look at these. These, by the way, are the Peltor Sport Tactical 300 electronic earmuffs. We're going to take a look at those at a different video. But before I get home, I just want to kind of show you. I've got to turn my target in, but here's kind of what we're looking at. Nothing to brag about whatsoever. This was at 25 yards with the AR 22 adapter. I'm a little low there, somewhere right in here, I guess. I don't know, maybe there's a couple up here. That was with the CCI Standard. Then the Fiocchi, where I was a little bit low there, but a pretty good group there with the Fiocchi. And then the American Eagle down in here. And then the Stinger, CCI Stinger is all right in here. Again, I'm not the greatest marksman in the world. I think I turned the red dot on here or here. This was like iron sight, so it probably screwed me up. Okay, well that was, as you can see, an example of my excellent marksmanship. But what I really want to check out was whether or not this thing operated well with lots of different ammo, and you saw that it did. There's three things that I really like about this. Okay, the first of all is it allows you to shoot cheaper. Okay, no doubt about it. It's 22 caliber ammo is what even you can get it for $3-4 a box, but say it's $5 a box and for 50, and then 5.56 or 2.23. Man, I'm guessing if you want to spend, you're going to spend at least 20 to $30 for cheap ammo. So at least we'll say it's four times the cost minimum. So you're gonna have a big cost savings on your ammo, which is going to help pay for this over a period of time, depending on how much you shoot. The price of this particular kit, the retail price at the time of this video, with 3 25-round mags and the conversion adapter, is about $259. That's a retail list. So you're probably cheaper than that, maybe. I don't know. And then they have different kits. So, but you're gonna make that up if you shoot enough. And the second thing I like is, because it's cheaper to shoot, you probably are going to shoot more, which is going to mean you have more experience and more training. It gives you an opportunity to get better with your firearm. Which brings me to the third advantage, in my opinion, of using this. You can buy a dedicated 22 caliber AR, and they sell a lot of those. But what I like about this is it allows you to use your trigger group, your rifle, get familiar with all the ergonomics, anything that is familiar with your exact rifle. So you can really know everything is 100% the same, other than the recoil and the magazine. But it functions the same. If you got a different trigger in your gun, then you're running the same trigger, you're running the same stock, the same everything, which in my mind is just more realistic training and practice. Allows you to practice with your gun. So I said that like 4 times, didn't I? So I'm being overly, excessively, repetitively redundant. So anyway, that is my rambling look at the CMMG 22 caliber conversion kit for an AR-15. If you got an AR-15 and you like to shoot it, I think this could be a really good purchase for you. It just the thing just plain works. So once again, thanks to the folks at CMMG for sending me this so I could show it to you. As always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. You can check out another video right here. If you're not subscribed, please click right down there in the corner and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival is not an accident. So be prepared. I'll see you next time.